Hey, what's up guys? Matt with Click Marketing, and in this video we're going to talk about some different ways to generate leads with Google. Alright, so by now you've probably already seen some of the videos about building reviews and stuff like that to rank better in the local listings. This is Google, just so you know. There's the search bar, you've got your ads, your local listings, and your SEO, search engine results. So the review part of it that I've covered in some of my previous videos, if you haven't seen those, you can go to the website or YouTube or wherever and find those videos. Now, right now what we're going to talk about is generating leads via email, submissions, or more importantly, phone calls. Because a lot of times, especially for a lot of home service contractors, these homeowners want to talk to someone right away, and chances are they're already on their phone, and so they're going to Google from their phone, typing in a search term, and looking for product or service and calling directly off the first page. First of all, when it comes to generating leads, 91% of people who search for commercial intent keywords, which would be any products or services that you offer as a service contractor, 91% of those leads, or customers, prospective customers, are finding their answer on page 1 of Google. It's very rare that they're going. Less than 5% of people go to page 2 of Google search results. Now, a lot of people have this idea about the ads, the Google ads, and who actually clicks on them. I mean, it's hard to get some real concrete numbers, but there's been several studies done. And for commercial intent searches, for example, let me kind of explain the difference. Commercial intent would be plumber, Bend, Oregon, which is where we're located here. A non-commercial intent word in that same industry would be how to fix a leaky shower. Okay, that's a research thing. Although you need a plumber to do, the next one, that what they're researching, it's two very different search results. And so they say that for high commercial intent keywords, those are clicked through at 63%. So 63% of people that are typing in, they need a service or a product, and it's just that search term plus a city. You've got 63% of those people are clicking through on ads, according to a couple of studies done. One I think was done by WordStream. So that's a good chunk of traffic that's leaving right there in the ads. Now, if you're on a phone, that's your whole screen when you first search is the ads, and maybe even a couple of scrolls, you're still going to be in ads. So it's important to write really good ads, and I'll get to that in a second. But the next thing is going to be the local, and generating leads on the local maps portion. That would be all local SEO, which again is kind of more covered with the reviews and the stuff that we do with our review platform to generate dynamic content and all that stuff. So go find that video, or I'll post a link somewhere around this video and you can go watch that. And then you've got your SEO results, which that will serve commercial and research terms in the SEO results, or just the normal organic results. So if you are a new business or your website, you're new to online, SEO can take a fair amount of time to rank well, and you've got to build all these links to your website, and there's more that happens off of your website to do good SEO than actually on the website. I mean, the keywording and title tags and all that stuff and optimizing everything is definitely key, and you need that, and whoever's building your website should do that from the beginning. But the off-page part of that is a timely process. So if you're trying to generate leads right away, advertising, Google Ads are by far the best way to do that, because the intention, people are going to Google, you can nail down their intent, and you can serve ads to only the people that are searching for that type of search query. Now, let's say you're already running ads, and I know there are a ton of small businesses that have ran ads. They probably got a coupon or something from Google. The biggest problem, though, they run the ads and they say, oh, I spent X amount of dollars, and I really didn't see that much business from it. And I look at those accounts that are, they've got shut off and they're reconsidering it, and so I'll go in and do an audit and look at it, and they're sending the ad traffic to their homepage, which is, if you're going to spend money to get someone on your website and you know what they're looking for, you want to send them your advertising, your ads, send those to a specific page that is directly related to what they searched for, and then don't give them a bunch of escape points. We build, for our clients, what we do is we rarely ever go in and work on someone's website. Everything we do is off of the website. And we'll come in and we'll create these very simple pages that are specific to a certain type of service. So, and what we'll do is we'll remove some of the menu items. There's a huge thing there, a phone number you can click to call. You've got a submission form to submit your details. And then, of course, all of the features and benefits and credentials of why you're the company to go with. And you don't really give them a bunch of escape points. They either exit the page and go back to Google, or they're calling you or submitting their information. And I just see so much waste in ad spend that they're sending traffic to just their homepage. What happens a lot of time, because we have software that we actually connect to these pages, we can actually see when someone lands on your website, and we can track where their mouse is, what they're looking at. And it's crazy how much, when people go to your homepage, they'll go up and they'll click on the little Facebook, and they'll go to your Facebook page and they're gone. There's so many, our attention span these days is very, very short. And so when you send someone to your homepage, when there's all these different things they can click on and escape, you're losing a lot of that traffic. So that's the number one reason people lose money with AdWords and running ads. Now, as far as the SEO part and generating leads through that part, you can spend a lot of time and effort and put into SEO and hopefully get ranked here. That'll typically always be to your homepage, possibly a service page or a specific city page. But if you're going after the research intent to build authority in your space and in your area and come across as the number one person to go to with any of those related problems, you could have a blog that is going after those types of terms. Blogging with a write-up of how to do something or a tutorial, and then some video with YouTube. Those are awesome ways to do that. So those are kind of the different ways. I just wanted to break that out and explain how intent has everything to do with how your ads are going to perform and what pages they're seeing. So that's super important when you're looking at doing that for lead generation for your service contracting business. Now, let's take a look at actually writing the ads, which is another, I think people will go in, kind of the DIY guys will go in and just write something in there, and they'll, hope for the best. And so I wanted to just shed some light on what we do, the process we go through, and if you are kind of one of the DIY, you do your own marketing, and these tips should definitely help you out. first of all, now, and this could always change after this video, but you've got your main headline, and then you have a second headline, and then you've got a description. So that's your chance to grab their attention. So you want to focus on, and you don't want it to blend in with all the other ads. So what I do is, go and search your terms, see what other people are doing, and this could be a place where you talk about your satisfaction guarantee, your warranty if you have the best warranty, if you're trying to race to the bottom on price, if you're really trying to get entry-level clients in hopes of servicing them down the road, you could throw some numbers in there and really bring people in based on the fact that your prices are the lowest. It's not so much what I like to do, but that's an option. And then there's all these extensions. So you can show other pages below your ad. Now, it's not necessarily that you want them clicking on this space, but the nice thing is every pixel on the screen counts when you're spending money advertising. And if your ad is just 2 lines, that allows for 2 more, maybe 3 more ads below it. So if you add all these extensions, get this ad to where it's taking up a lot of space on the page, it's just pushing more of your competitors lower. So you have a better chance of getting that click, which is a good thing because then you can get more clicks on your ad. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to focus on is making sure that you have call extensions. For home service contractors, I know phone calls, inbound phone calls coming into your office, that is the lifeblood of a lot of these businesses. So you want people that are on a phone to be able to easily call you. So anytime you're serving mobile ads, sometimes it makes the most sense to do call-only ads for some clients. And so when you get on your phone and the first whole page of search results are advertisements, you want to be able to click and call the business directly. Now, with all that said, it's important, even if you are doing this on your own, you do want to make another variation of the ad and always test those ads. Because if you can get your conversion rate or the click-through rate on those to increase even just the slightest bit, it can drastically reduce your budget if you're trying to save money on advertising, or you could get twice as many leads for the same amount of money that you're investing into your AdWords campaign. So it's important to write good ads. It's important to write good, relevant ads to your website. I think the biggest takeaways here are: do not send people to your home page. You will for sure waste money, not only on people bouncing off or going somewhere else because they're distracted, but because it's hard to write good ads and for specific services and then have them go to your home page. Your quality score, what Google calls as a quality score, goes down. So the higher your quality score, the cheaper it is to bid on some of those keywords. Your ads show up a lot more for less money. So again, sending them to these pages like this, the service pages that are directly related to an ad, without all the distractions, you're going to generate a lot more leads. Now, if you're wanting us to do some of your lead gen, our process is, we kind of go through all that. We do a lot of keyword research, get all of the commercial intent keywords, and build out very specific campaigns for that. Now, what we do, we don't send traffic typically to your website. We build these little standalone pages off on their own, and we run traffic to them. And what we're doing a lot of times is we have 2 versions of each page. And so when someone is going to a page, let's say they're looking for a carpet cleaner, and they type it in, they see an ad, they click on the ad, they go to the page, we'll have 2 versions of that page, and it's rotating every time someone lands on the page. So we're able to see which version gets more leads for the same amount of money. We turn the loser off, and we've instantly either saved money or we're getting a bunch more leads for the same amount of money. So again, testing is something that we do a lot of, and conversion rate optimization. So if you're doing it yourself, hope you learned something. If you want us to take a look at your ad campaign, possibly even set up a new campaign or management, just reach out to us. The phone number's at the top of the site, or via email. So anyways, I hope you found this video useful, and we'll see you in another video. Take care.